Heraklion is the largest city and the administrative capital of the island of Crete and capital of Heraklion regional unit. It is the fourth largest city in Greece with a municipal population of 179,302 in the year 2021 and 211,370 in its wider metropolitan area, according to the 2011 census. The ancient Minoan Palace at Knossos is located 5.5 kilometers southeast of the city. It is the second most visited archaeological site in Greece, after the Parthenon. Heraklion was Europe's fastest-growing tourism destination for 2017, according to Euromonitor, with an 11.2% growth in international arrivals. According to the ranking, Heraklion was ranked as the 20th most visited region in Europe, as the 66th area on the planet and as the second in Greece for the year 2017, with 3.2 million visitors, and the 19th in Europe for 2018, with 3.4 million visitors. Heraklion is close to the ruins of the Palace of Knossos, which in Minoan times was the largest center of population on Crete. Knossos had a port at the site of Heraklion, in the Poros Katsambas, 12, neighborhood, from the beginning of the early Minoan period, 3500 to 2100 BC. The fortifications of Heraklion are a series of defensive walls and other fortifications which surround the city of Heraklion, formerly Candia, in Crete, Greece. The first city walls were built in the Middle Ages, but they were completely rebuilt by the Republic of Venice. The fortifications managed to withstand the second longest siege in history for 21 years, before the city fell to the Ottomans in 1669. Heraklion's fortifications have made it one of the best fortified cities in the Mediterranean. The walls remain largely intact to this day, and they are considered to be among the best preserved Venetian fortifications in Europe. Two largest medieval churches in the city were the Dominican Church of St. Peter, built between 1248 and 1253, and the San Salvatore, belonging to the Augustinian friars. The latter one stood in Cornaros Square but was demolished in 1970. Other monuments of architecture from Venetian times include the St. Mark S. Basilica and the Renaissance Loggia next to Lions Square 1626. Around the historic city center of Heraklion there are also a series of defensive walls, bastions and other fortifications which were built earlier in the Middle Ages, but were completely rebuilt by the Republic of Venice. The fortifications managed to withstand the longest siege in history for 21 years, before the city fell to the Ottomans in 1669. The Coul's fortress, Castello Armere, the ramparts and the arsenal dominate the port area. Many fountains of the Venetian era are preserved, such as the Bembo Fountain, the Priuli Fountain, Parmetti Fountain, Sagrado Fountain and Morosini Fountain in Lions Square, 1628. 19th century architecture is represented by the St. Titus Cathedral, built in 1869 as the Yeni Kami, New Mosque, and the Ius Minas Cathedral, 1862–95. An example of modern architecture in Heraklion is the Heraklion Archaeological Museum, built between 1937 and 1940 by architect Patroklos Karantinos. Several sculptures, statues and busts commemorating significant events and figures of the city's and island's history, like El Greco, Vitsentzos Kornaros, Nikos Kazantzakis and Eleftherios Venizelos, can be found around the city.